Morning. Addict Named Kent. And we're looking at the reading this morning from Just for Today. I don't have all the IPs. I must apologize. I must end up getting them as soon as I can. But this is from IP19, and if you haven't got this one, I suggest you get it because it's very important. When we accept ourselves, we can accept others into our lives, unconditional, probably for the first time. So, from our earliest members, many of us felt like we belonged. No matter how big the gathering, we always felt a part of the crowd. We had time fitting in. Deep down, we reject us. Perhaps our addiction began to generate in this climate of self-centeredness. Many of us hide the path of our addiction or of our alienation with an attitude of defiance. In fact, we told the world, we don't need me. Well, care for myself. The further our addiction progressed, the higher the walls were built around ourselves. Those walls begin to fall when we start finding acceptance. We begin to learn the importance and practice the self-acceptance and a part of our lives without fear or rejection. Just for today, I am accepted of NA. I fit in today. It's safe to start letting others into my life. This was the most important thing that I had to learn, was let others into my life. I was very closed-minded, okay? I didn't believe that anybody cared about me because I was always picked on, beaten up for my beliefs. You see, I was raised a Christian, and I went to school with a shirt and a tie. So I got made fun of a lot because I stood out. Okay? God had a plan and a purpose for my life. I had no idea what that was. And I gave in to peer pressure at the age of 18 and started into drugs and alcohol. You see, I couldn't cope. But see, I wasn't relying on a power greater than myself. I was relying on Kent. And Kent can only take so much. And then Kent snaps. Okay, because Kent has a bad temper. Okay? And I've hurt people with my temper. So, I don't do that anymore. I let go and I let God. And when I got off the wheel and I let God drive, man, it made so much more sense. I don't have to fight my addiction. I don't have to fight the world. I don't have to fight the pain, agony, suffering, and remorse alone. I didn't have to fight it. You never have to fight it again. Because God fights it for me. I just throw my hands up. Ever been in an argument with these people that are always right no matter what? Doesn't that just make you want to strangle them? Seriously, doesn't it? It really does, doesn't it? You just want to reach out and scream, strangle them and watch their head pop off their shoulders. It does. But it doesn't work, does it? Because their head never pops off. It's not like the cartoons and watch the head pop off, eh? It's frustrating, isn't it? But God can tell you something that can make them shut up. It works. And I love it. You see, you've never tried anything in your recovery and you're finding you're continually relapsing and continually going over the same thing. Try something different. Go to treatment. Work the steps. And I guarantee it will work if you work the program. May the Lord bless and keep you. Until we meet again, Charala.